Hi kids, Grandma here. Seeing as how you're not going to be able to be with us for Christmas this year, I thought I'd make crepes right now, and so you know how to do it and you can enjoy them for Christmas morning too. Now the first thing we're going to do is make the batter for the Blintzes. So we need 1.5 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, put that in the Cuisinart, we need 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 whole eggs, and 1 1/4 cups of milk. Perfect. Now we'll blend this mixture together. Kind of pulse it. Okay, that's perfect. And it needs to rest a while so that the bubbles slow down. Okay, now we're going to move on to making the filling for the Blintzes. So we're going to need 1.5 cups of ricotta cheese. I usually use whole milk ricotta cheese. Get that in the bowl. Now the 1/2 cup. And we have the crepe maker over here heating up so that it will be ready to make the Blintzes from the batter. If you don't have a crepe maker, you can use a non-stick skillet on the stove. Now we'll move on to, we have the ricotta cheese in the bowl. We're going to measure out 1/4 cup of sour cream. And 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. We'll just blend that together till it's all incorporated, nice and smooth. There we go. Okay, now we're going to start making the crepes. First thing we need to do is just put a little bit of spray on the crepe maker. Then we will pour the batter into our pan. Nice and smooth. Okay. All right, now start making the crepes. Now you just leave it cook until it gets bubbly and it dries up a little bit on the surface, and then it should be fine. Then we'll flip it over here onto a rack with a paper towel. Let's see how this first one comes out here. There we go, first one. And you just keep going until your batter's gone. And then, after we get all these cooked, we will put the filling in them. I think a little bit browner than this, what we want. And you have to kind of help them come off with your fingers. There we go. Looking good. All right, now it's time to assemble the Blintzes. We'll put the filling in, about a nice big heaping spoonful of the filling. Then you fold it over Hold it over again. Pop it like that. And we put it on some saran wrap. And we'll just continue on. And we use the side that's brown, not the other side, because we will be cooking these for breakfast in the morning in melted butter. Okay. So I usually put 3 along. There we go. And flap them over. I use plastic wrap. I used to use wax paper, but it's stuck. So the plastic wrap works really well. Okay. And we just keep going until we got them all made. The reason why I wrapped them like this is because I usually make the Blintzes at least a week in advance because it sort of frees up your time. You're busy in the morning on Christmas. So I wrap them in the saran wrap and make sure that you have the wrapping between each layer so that they don't stick together because they will break. You can either freeze them or just keep them in the refrigerator for at least a week without any problem. And then Christmas morning, we'll get up and cook them. Okay, we're gonna start cooking the Blintzes. First, we have to melt the butter in the non-stick skillet. You want to get it all well melted so that the Blintzes don't. Helps them brown nicely. So we'll get this butter all melted up. Kind of medium high right now. We'll see, we might have to adjust it. I put it up higher so I can get the butter going to begin with, okay? You don't want to get the butter browned because it'll have a funny flavor to it, so. We'll put the Blintzes in the skillet. Don't overcrowd the pan because you want to be able to flip them easily. Okay? This takes a little bit of time to cook them, especially they're cold. So you want to get them nice and warm through too, besides browning the outside of the Blintz. So. And usually once they're browned, we'll put them on a warm platter and put them in the oven to keep them warm until we're ready to serve them. Let's see how we're doing. Nope, not yet. Ah, there we go. Let's see how we got. Nice and brown. That one's good and brown. Okay. All right, well now that they're all cooked, the work is all done. The best part, Lana, why don't you come in and taste the Blintzes?
Yes, I'm very happy that I have the role of eating the final product. So obviously, doctoring it up with the sour cream as the base. Putting on some delicious
Jam.
preserves. Oops. I spilled. They're so warm and they're melting in my mouth. I hope you are enjoying Grandma's cooking show for how to make Christmas Blintzes. We wish you a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from all of us.
From our home to your
Yes,
homes.
we love you and we miss you.
Yes.